Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Transfer Exchange Show. And what a game we've just witnessed. European football at its best. Ronaldo 2, Benzema 2. Hungary and Germany. What a game that was. Nathan,
Wow.
just tell us about it. So let's start with the France-Germany game.
Well, to be fair, it started off quite crazy. We got the first penalty. Definitely a penalty that, goalkeepers just smashed defender in the head. And he's got a little touch to the ball, but it's still a foul. A definite penalty. Cristiano smashes it home. And then, obviously, France are then backs against the wall. But then they get a penalty. I think that one was a little bit on the, easy side. But nevertheless, Benzema tucks it away. I was thinking, why is he on the penalty after he's missed 4 in the past? You can't miss 4 penalties for your club, for your country, and take another one. But he's gone and done it. He's stuck it away, done well. And I think what happened there is second half starts and France get another goal. And what a goal it was. Pogba puts the ball around the corner, around the back 4. And he's put it perfectly on the plate for Benzema, who's slotted it home. Great finish, exactly where you would expect every striker to finish the ball, cross the keeper, keep it on the floor, and go for that far post. And he's done it right off the post and in. What a great finish. And the guy, you know what? Benzema's been scoring goals for fun for I don't know how many years now, but he's got to go down as a top rated striker for his whole career.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that.
Yeah, I'm happy that he's back in the squad and he's back scoring goals again for his country as well, where he deserves to be. And so then looking at it, I think what happened, I was waiting for Coleman to come on because I was like, I can't wait till he comes on because then France are going to look balanced. They just weren't balanced and they weren't really hurting Portugal. And it happens with too many teams these days. I don't know why teams don't want to have a balanced team. You're looking at them and you're like, come on, just get on the pitch. The minute he gets on the pitch, they look so dangerous for the for the next 20 minutes. They're looking dangerous. He's making moves. He's getting the ball, laying it off, and he's spinning and getting in behind. And crosses are coming in and balls are getting popped around. And Pogba gets on the edge of the box, curls it. What a skill he done before he actually done that, though. He got it, dragged it, pulled it back, and then went forward again and curled it in the top. Keeper saved it, pushed it on the bar. It was lovely to watch. It was just so exciting to have that. And I was just like, that's what we need more of. We need more of managers picking the right team so we can get football like that again. You know?
Yeah. No, it was a fantastic game tonight. I thought France started out very well. Yeah. I thought they was passing it about, they was picking it about, they looked a better side to me. Yeah. And then there was a penalty, which I totally agree with what you said, Nathan. I thought, it was 100% penalty. I've always said that Lloris is capable of a blunder. And I've said it 2 or 3 times on previews recently, and he does it again. I mean, why he can't come out when a goalkeeper punches a ball? I'm sure Kieran, being a goalkeeper, I mean, I'm sure he would have something to say about this. He's punched him out, and instead of punching it straight, which you can easily tell that he can do, he decides to come round with his elbow and just literally takes him out. I mean, it was an assault. I mean, at one point, the commentators were saying, "Oh, I don't know. I think he's." It's not a penalty, which was an absolute joke. And then they scored a penalty, and then after that, the way France were playing, it seemed to start to turn a bit, and then France sort of went into their shell a bit, and then it went the other way, and Portugal started to play a bit.
Well, they knew it by the end, didn't they? They knew that they just needed a draw, so they ended up just popping it around at the back for the last 5 minutes or so. But I gotta say, Renato Sanchez has really come on.
Yeah.
You know, since when he went to, we all thought he was going to be this next sensation when he was at Bayern, winning the leagues with them and just coming through as a youngster. He comes to England and he doesn't really hit it off. He doesn't do well. Then he has really, really like bad confidence at Swansea, and everyone's thinking, "Who's this kid? Like, what's happened? Where's this good player?" And you know, to be able to come back from that mentally says a lot about a player. So I'm really, really, you know, pleased to see that he has come on and actually recovered and playing like that. It's unbelievable. But guess what? I'm not happy about. I'm not happy about.
What are you not? What is that?
That foul on Coleman. I know it's my guy Bruno, but that's a foul on Coleman. He's got his calf smashed by his stud. He's on the floor injured. The ball's it's in the box. He's on the floor, and the referee doesn't say nothing. And then they check it, and they don't do anything. Somebody tell me what the explanation is there. What, they just want to keep Portugal in the tournament, or what?
Yeah, I think the referee lost it tonight. It seems to be there was quite a few times where he wasn't sure of things. He was given free kicks where there wasn't free kicks, and when the things time when the penalty decisions were being checked, or he didn't seem to be too sure of the decisions he was making. I thought he was absolutely awful tonight, and but luckily the players on the pitch and the game, you know, it took away from, because sometimes the referee can, you know, you can come into these games and, you know, and they can be the star of the show, or they try to be the star of the show, and I felt he tried to be that tonight, but he never did that because there were so many stars on the pitch. I mean, what I was interested in Nathan is at the beginning when France, I mean, they was playing Tolisso, you know, down on the right. We said we wasn't too sure how it was looking. It started exactly how we said. He was playing out wide on the right, and Koundé was playing as right back. How do you think those two got on?
I think Koundé did all right. Tolisso did okay, but in terms of the position he's playing, he didn't do well enough to play that position. I would have liked to have seen Coleman starting there, because that's his position. Play your men in the right position. That's all I'm saying. Like Luca Dini, he probably should have started, because he's he came on as on the left back and had to come off injured. So maybe he wanted to start with Lucas Hernandez. That's fine. Koundé did okay at right back. He did really well, and then he had to move into the middle. He did well again anyway. So that was fine. Tolisso then ended up going back to full back, so he did okay there anyway. I'm not saying there's a problem there, but in terms of France being at their full capacity, you've got to have them playing in their positions. And that's all you need. Griezmann then started looking a bit better, because I don't like the way Griezmann floats through games and doesn't do anything. No. And then he might get a goal out of nothing. But like the majority of the game, he's not doing anything. And I don't like that. He needs to be able to contribute more for my liking, for, you know, to be in that France team. If you're going to do nothing and score every game, okay, fine. But if you're going to do nothing for 80 minutes, and, you know, every now and again get one little nice bit of play, it's just not enough. It's not consistent enough. And that's what I want to see more of, that, more from him. But it all comes down to, again, the balance. I harp on about it a lot, but if you've got the balance, your team looks so much better. And now we've got Germany. We need to see Griezmann on the left. We need to see Grealish on the left. We need to see, I know this isn't the England game, but we do need to see Grealish on the left. We need to see Saka on the right, because he did really well, man of the match. We need to see, I don't care if he plays Foden or if he plays Mount in the middle. Choose one of the two, put them in the hole. They're both midfielders. They both play centrally. Play them in their position. Put Kane, or take Kane off and put Sterling up there. He's done it for Man City many a times, and we're playing against a slow German defence. Let's get pace all up in their face, and let's destroy them. Walker one side, Shaw the other. You can play any one of those defensive midfielders, or any two of them if you want. As long as you've got all them boys attacking with balance, we will beat Germany. If we don't play that team, I'm telling you, we are not beating Germany. 100% we're not beating Germany if we're not balanced.
So you're playing Mount in the centre. I mean, who are you playing? You're not obviously. We all know with Manchester United, we always play with the two defensive midfield players. You're saying go for it.
I'm saying we can play with the two. We can play with Rice and we can play with Phillips if you want, or Rice and Bellingham, or Rice and Henderson, whoever you want. Play two of those three. Put Mount or Foden in the hole. Get Grealish out there. Get Sterling up front, and get Saka on the right.
So you're taking Kane out.
Kane can come out and sit down for a bit. We're playing against a slow German team. We don't need a slow Harry Kane in this game. Like Marie said, if you have a Sterling up there, you've got so much pace and ability to take players on with them three up front, and then the guy supplying everything in behind. Then you can move around. Whoever's not playing the best, you could bring Grealish into the hole, put Rashford on. You can put Kane on. You can get Sancho on. Anyone that can run with that ball needs to come on that pitch, and that's what we're going to have. But yeah.
I think you're right. I think if Kane comes up against someone like Matt Hummels, who's been there, done there, got the t-shirt, he hasn't got the pace. Kane hasn't got the pace. Kane's not on it that day. He's not been on it for the last two games. I think Hummels will probably eat him up, and we'll probably lose the game. If you're playing a Sterling down the middle, or even if you're playing a Rashford down the middle, something different apart from Kane. I think you're exactly right. I think we'll go on to win the game. Just back to Portugal. I mean, can you see them going on? Can you see them doing anything?
Well, they only scored the 2 penalties today, so it wasn't like they scored from open play. They did look a bit dangerous. They obviously did play okay. They did all right, but I don't see them going too far. I don't see them winning it. But you never know in this game. It's a knockout competition. You never know what can happen. They do have enough players on that field that can do something. But you're seeing the normal, like a Cristiano that you can see that's aging a bit now. He's getting into positions where you expect him to usually take players on and do stuff, but you can see he's getting caught a few times now. So he's actually coming down to normal levels now, like instead of being superhuman, he's normal levels now where people can actually tackle him once in a while. So he's still dangerous though. I was backing him to get the hat trick until Coleman came on. And I thought the kind of the balance tilted back towards France's way. But they still look okay. They've got enough experience in and around that whole squad to be able to still do well. And it depends what is their route towards the final as well. Who they playing next? What's their game? Who are they playing?
I'm not. I'll put it up. We'll just have a look. See. But while I'm doing this, I mean, who impressed you tonight? Who impressed you first for France and then for Portugal, Nathan?
Pogba on fire. Pogba's absolutely on fire. He slid through. I don't know. You could do a through ball from like 30 yards away and slide in Mbappe. And Mbappe nearly scored there. And then he's put that ball on a plate for Benzema. He's just orchestrating things because people are making them run. So I love that. And he's just keeping it simple. And that's the way you want it. And Kante, he's quiet, but he's everywhere. He covers every blade of grass, and he just stops everything and just keeps it moving. Listen, give us the ball back. There you go. You take it. I'll get the ball back for you. All the time. That's all he needs to do all game. And I loved it. And Benzema, hold up play, making good runs, scores his pen and puts away his other chance. That's what you need from a striker. So where I like Giroud as well. I think Benzema's obviously similar, but he's got a bit more about him. So, but again, if you have a quiet day, you can bring on the Girouds, whose finishing is elite as well. So, so France did really well with that. And in terms of Portugal, like I said, I like Renato Sanchez today. So there's the two midfield generals that I think really, really stood out for me. They're the two that I like the most.
Yeah, I mean, I thought from about the 40th minute, I'd already made up who my man in the match was, I think, and that was Paul Pogba. I was just watching him, and I was just going, and I turned to my wife and I went, have you seen this? And she was taking no notice whatsoever. So, but I just needed someone to talk to about him. He was absolutely outstanding tonight, and it just shows you. I mean, you hear people say, "Oh, is he world class? Is he not world
Of
class?"
course
And
he is.
he's world class, and I don't really want to hear it anymore. He's absolutely he's absolute quality, and the same with he actually didn't get man of the match tonight. I'll tell you who got man of the match. I thought Kundi played well. I thought considering he was playing out of position, I thought that was difficult for him. But given man of the match tonight by the by the Euro 2020 people was Karim Benzema, and
Karim Benzema. Okay.
yeah. So I suppose that
Yeah, 2 goals.
that he deserves it.
Yeah, 2 goals. Good play. What you need from a striker, to be fair, everything you want in a striker, he done today.
Yeah.
So okay, well played.
Yeah.
Don't mind that at all. Don't mind that at
No,
all.
he's world class. I mean,
Yeah,
and
well deserved.
that finish was sublime.
Yeah,
And as the well was the pass that was put through to make it for him. But yeah, and the other game tonight was Hungary versus Germany. They
wow,
swerved one, didn't they?
wow. All I know is that the way they've made this tournament is amazing. Like last game of the tournament of this group stage, and every team moved positions, and you didn't know what was going on. Who England had? Oh, we've got Hungary. Oh, we've got Germany. Oh, what are we gonna do? Who we got? What's going on? We're top of the league. No, we're not top of the league. We're bottom. We're up.
Yeah.
We're second. We're third. It's like, what is going on? So Germany, man. And when they showed it, it was even better. It was even more dramatic. Germany has gone down. Oh, right. We got some updates from Germany. Germany have finally got back in the game. And actually, while we're just showing you that, what's just happened is Germany have let another goal in. Oh, but it's back to how it was. And then, oh my God, it's just crazy. Like that was unbelievable. And then they got to go back again, and it's like, it's all just the same as it was before we kicked off. So,
it was crazy. It was unbelievable night of football, and this is why we love football, and this is why we watch it, and this is why we've played it since we was kids, and it's been an absolute fantastic night. And Germany,
exciting night today.
It was. I don't think they took Hungary for
told
granted
you.
at all.
They're ballers. They're not.
They
bad.
are. Yeah, they certainly are. I've seen them play a couple of times and been really impressed. So there was always that in the back of my mind. But to be fair, big up Germany because they dug in.
Yeah.
Havertz got the first equaliser, and then a player who I love for a long while now, Leon Goretzka, came up with that winner, and you could see the joy in the faces of them Germans when that second one went in.
Yeah, not winner.
Yeah, but
wasn't it? So yeah, that was really a great strike as well to get that in the end. When you're down as well, obviously things can be really tense, and he's managed to get a good clean hit on it and scored the goal. So well done to Germany to come back as well. And let's see what we got against them, isn't it? That's the tough one now.
It's going to be very tough. And the team selection is going to be so important. I'm actually nervous now of just saying that the team news is in, and and actually looking at it. But I agree with you, Nathan. I think he's just got to go for it. I think he's got to go for it.
You can't do anything else against Germany. They're going to come at you. So if we don't go at them, it's over. We try and go defensive. We're not going to do the job. We go attacking. They're going to struggle. They haven't got enough to stop that attack that we've got. What's he going to do? Who's he going to drop? Is he going to be bold and say, Harry, sit down for a bit? Or is he going to go, you know what? I'm sticking to my guns. I'm playing Phillips. I'm playing Rice. I'm playing Mount. I'm playing Foden. I'm playing Sterling. I'm playing Kane. Is he going to play that same team again? That hasn't been showing that they've got much balance there. Or is he going to switch it up a bit and give people?
No. I think he's got to. I think he's got to switch it up. I just think the form that Kane's on at the moment. I think Hummel's Kimmich, Goossens,
Yeah.
Rudiger. I think they'll. I mean, Rudiger and Owen from the Premiership. I think they'll eat him up for dinner.
Yeah. Hey, remember, Rashford is not playing because he's not been playing well. So why shouldn't he be able to do that with Harry Kane as well? You know, Sancho's not in the squad. He's not starting. He's not getting off the bench really. He's got a couple minutes, but that don't mean much. But because he thinks that other players are obviously more informed. So, you know, let's see if he can say, okay, you know what, Harry, I know you're captain, but you're not playing as well as you should. Let's get you starting on the bench, and then we bring you on. Why not? It's not to drop him. I'm saying it's horses for courses again, isn't it? You got to bring the right players to play the right team against the right players. So let's see what we can do.
Yeah. I was just saying, I don't mind bringing Mount in, you know, and sticking him in there. I just want him to go for it. I don't want to see, I don't want to see Kane there. I want to see a bit of bottle. You know, we can always bring Kane in the following game.
Yeah.
Because I feel we need something different against the Germans. Otherwise, they'll just knock us out on penalties or something. And I just guarantee it. I bet Marie was hiding behind the settee tonight. I bet she was hiding, and so. But
she lives
maybe
to fight another day.
She lives to fight another day, and she was babysitting tonight. So I hope she was concentrating. But look, we're through. France are through. Germany are through. England are through. Spain are through. Netherlands are through. Wales, Denmark, Austria, Portugal. There's some big teams and there's some big games coming up, mate. And I can't wait to look forward to it. Have you got an outside bet for this? Can you see something, or do you think it's going to be one of the favourites?
To be honest, it's a tough one to call. I have to look at the like the way it's set up when it goes to the next rounds. Who will play who if who wins, and then I'll have to have a look at that and then give my opinion next on the next show. At the minute, I'll look at it that way, and then I'll know what I think is more likely to happen from what I've seen from the players so far. That's the way I usually look at things. I don't, some people think, I'll pick Italy, but then Italy might have France.
I forgot about Italy. God,
that's what I mean. But then imagine Italy have France, or then Italy then got to play Netherlands. Then Netherlands, it depends who's playing who, and then who's going to win that one, and then who plays on that one, and and who gets to the semis, and then who gets to the finals. So you can't pick a team that's not going to get to the finals, versus someone else. So it all depends which side they're on.
Well, it's going to be exciting. It's going to be fun. It's going to be nervous. And Tuesday at Wembley, 45,000.
Let's see how it goes.
England versus Germany. Bring it on. Let's bring it on. But tonight, fantastic, unbelievable night of football. France 2, Portugal 2, 2 from Cristiano Ronaldo, 2 from Karim Benzema, and another 2-2 in the other game against Germany and Hungary. Germany just coming back from the death and getting an equaliser that's just taken them through and to set up a tie with their old arch enemy England. So it's going to be fun. Let's just have we've got in the comments here. You say hello to Kushal Casey. Hey, how you doing, Kushal? And love from the pool. Wow. Yeah, we've got fans from the pool. You're more than welcome. Thanks for joining us, Nepal. Thanks for your support. Kushal from Nepal, I should have said. But so look, it's been a great night, like I've always said. Nathan, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, we'll be back on Sunday with the weekly review. We'll be talking more about this game. We'll be talking about more of the England game and all the other games that have happened this week and all the action. And we'll have Kieran and Jerome and Marie and Lee, and they'll all be back. So you all have a good night. Until then, peace out. Stay safe and wash your hands.